ศึกฟุตบอลเนเธอร์แลนด์ยิงสดดูฟรีไม่ต้องเสียเพิ่ม3 บาทที่ช่อง Sports 1
We kick off with leaders Ajax, who made the trip to the Eredivisie's northernmost outpost of Groningen and were into their stride early in a game they had to win. But they found the home side's keeper Etienne Vassen in decent form. His first save denied Bertrand Traoré, while Brian Brobby fluffed the follow-up. Their surprise defeat at home to NAC had eroded their lead over PSV to just a point, and the nerves were rattled after 1 point and a goal from the previous 3 games. So when Anton Guy fired Ajax ahead from an improbable position, it must have felt like the luck was with them. A third goal for the young fullback. Both of his previous ones had come in 2-2 draws. Perhaps an ominous omen. But for now there was relief, as well as joy. Teams have found it very difficult to come here and get results. Groningen had lost only 3 home games all season. That was the 13th time they'd conceded. While it remained that way into the half-time break, the Northerners did manage to find an equaliser early in the second half. Tom van Bergen beating keeper Remke Pasveer to that cross. A second goal in as many home games for the Dutch under-21 international, and the threat of more drop points started to rear its head again. The Ajax fans had already been through the ringer in the last month, seeing a 9-point lead eroded in 3 games. A change of approach was needed. Francesco Farioli brought on Wout Weghorst and Davy Klaassen for Brobby and Kian Fitzjim, as well as Steven Berghuis and Owen Wijndal. 2 of his subs combined to put them ahead again. Berghuis crossing for Weghorst, who, like van Bergen, stuck out a leg, forcing the ball in. A potentially title-saving goal, his 10th of the season. A very tight offside call, but he was just on the right side of it, and Ajax were back in the driving seat. Keeping a hold of the lead, though, was just as stressful for the fans as trying to get it back. Groningen still had hopes of European football via the Conference League playoffs, and went in search of another equaliser, Luciano Valente taking aim. He was also the focus of attention in stoppage time, when a dangerous challenge on Jordan Henderson saw him sent off, with both sets of players getting involved after. Plenty for the referee to keep an eye on here. Jeroen Manschot eventually pulled out a red card for Valente. And further yellows did come for 2 Groningen players as well as Ajax defender Jodel Hato. But there was a surprisingly no punishment for this action by Vassen on Kenneth Taylor. Plenty more drama still to come, starting with a free kick conceded by Josip Šuțalo. Even though the Croatian got the ball, he was penalised for a high boot. Up came Vassen to make a nuisance of himself. Starting with a shove on Wijndal, who collapsed dramatically, claiming a blow in the face, but he didn't get what he was looking for. Unfortunately for Ajax, Groningen did, through the unlikely figure of Tijmen Blokzijl. The 20-year-old defender prodded in a loose ball for his first senior goal, breaking Ajax hearts and handing the initiative to PSV. It wasn't great work from Pasveer, who'd come out to claim the ball and didn't, forcing his defenders to clear off the line, but not far enough. "23 of the 32 goals Ajax have conceded have been in the second half, 70% of their total, the highest in the Eredivisie. There was still time to believe, though, and the visitors forced one last corner. Gay's cross deflecting off Matt Sontjens in behind, giving Pasveer a chance himself to come up and be a nuisance. Berghuis took on the final opportunity, hoping to be a hero on his 350th Eredivisie appearance, but nothing came of it. Wijndal, the one who had a couple of swipes at a shot instead of trying to lay it off to a teammate, and Groningen escaped with a first point against Ajax since October of 2020. His teammates already knew that the game was up. After nearly 12 and a half minutes of stoppage time, the final whistle was eventually blown, confirming that Ajax had dropped 10 points in 4 vital games at the end of the season. Another painful result in a month full of them. They have to win at home to FC Twente on Sunday and hope PSV drop points. Somehow, Vassen then made the aftermath all about him.
สามารถรับชมรีรันศึกฟุตบอลเนเธอร์แลนด์ได้แล้ววันนี้ผ่านทางแอปพลิเคชัน 3BB GIGATV และช่อง Sports 1